Hey guys, it's Bruce here and welcome to another Cow of Dragons video. Today I'm going to share with you my strategy for this season about the healing. I think this is maybe the most crucial part in every KVK for each player. And something I noticed that actually you can finish your troops extremely fast. And I don't mean just going out of your castle and attacking, going back and attacking and blah blah blah. I mean, you're going to get troops in hospital. That's correct, and it's not like mindlessly throwing your troops over the enemy. It's about the healing. So first thing first, I'm going to just share with you. Currently, I'm working over my policy. At some point, maybe I'm going to go crazy and spend gems over my policy, but this is how my policy is going to work. We still have the healthcare that increase the elixir capacity by 100. If this thing don't exist, most likely I'm going to start first with elixir capacity, and then I'm going to go for health for this thing, for elixir production speed. The main reason is it get reduced to 6 hours and something. Some people are going to say that is better, but for me it's not better, especially over my mental health, to always watch, am I exceed my elixirs or I'm not. When I sleep I lose like 1 or 2 hours where my elixirs are full and blah blah blah. So I always pick the capacity. It's just the mindset here. Just use your wax. You know that you don't have to be in a hurry. Your elixir is going to generate it and all these things. By watching my hospitals, they start increasing, of course. Currently, I don't have many elixir speed increase, but I hope this number is going to grow with 2 words. So mostly I'm going to count on the free healing, like I always been. So far for close to 2 years, I have never used a farm. But this season, for the first time, Burga's farm is here. Now this farm is not so strong, but if you can farm only mana with your main account, basically getting the mana, and having a farm that is going to provide you with the rest of the resources, that is woods, gold, or is going to help you in healing, but resource healing. Most of the time, last 2 seasons, I actually spent some resources over the healing, but it's not much. It's like 200 million, 300 million. This is not much in general. I mean, just a single node is giving you like 1 million. This is like 300 nodes, and you can send 5 heroes to gather, and every hero is going to gather this node for 2 hours. So you can see we're not talking about huge amount of resource healing and spending. But right now I have my farm that is going to support me in this adventure. So this season I'm going to spend resources in the healing. This is crucial for my healing strategy, but still the strategy is going to be like previous seasons. Is going to be, when my alliance attack, I'm going to attack with my alliance in my alliance prime time. And the main reason is simple, that you basically get better trades. When you have like 100 people on the battlefield and the enemy is having like 50, you're going to get better trades. You're going to push harder, and again, you're going to have less in the hospital and more merits. This is something that I think people don't understand that much. Even with elixirs, you can, go and do some merits farming. Soon the shop is going to open. The merit shop. Yeah. Basic merit store. But still, in the weekly shop, most likely there's going to be 20k elixirs. 50k maybe elixirs. I really don't know why the game don't put 20 and 50k elixirs in the daily, I stop actually refresh my daily, just because the elixirs there is not worth the 100 gems I'm going to spend there. I better buy something with those gems. And you can buy good things like 27 150k. Yeah, you get the idea. Just my 100 gems don't this refresh don't worth my 100 gems. But yeah, so far for the elixirs, I'm going to try to collect everything I can and actually use it very strategically. And I'm going to try to read from half of the units I don't use. For example, I don't use that many infantry, so my infantry is actually tier 4. The main reason they're tier 4 is just because I want to heal them with resources. Infantry is with crucial importance in the Alliance Wars. And so far I didn't have that big players in my alliances that can actually spam 2 legions infantry or maybe 3 legions infantry to support. Every time is basically, if I don't bring infantry and 2 more people, nobody actually bring infantry on the battlefield. And this is annoying because the moment the Goresh charge your range legions, people start running. And people are focusing over Goresh and Skogu or Goresh and Mogro. And the enemy ranges basically destroy you. So in cases like this, is for me, I was forced basically to heal my infantry so we can have some infantry battlefield. We're going to see how it's going to be the things with the infantry on the battlefield, but yeah, if we don't have enough infantry, I'm going to most likely spend my resources to heal infantry because they're with crucial importance in this KVK. Now, some changes, maybe this maybe for some other video, but yeah, the elixirs is going to be spent smart and fighting only when we have advantage. I think this is the key thing in healing and in wars in general. It's just when you have advantage, this is the moment you should strike. It's not like for example, oh, I have something else to do, blah blah blah. Better strike one time when you have advantage from striking 2 times when you're in the normal situation or you have disadvantage, especially about the disadvantage. And I think this is the main point here, is the moment you fight with disadvantage is just the moment where you fill your hospital. And in wartime, there is no comeback from this. Exception is spending money and resource healing. But if you're a person who try to manage their resource healing and in same time are counting over what he have right now, you have to play smart because you can easily get kicked out from the fight with full hospital. And the moment you're kicked out from the fight, when the good condition actually come, and they're going to come, you're not going to have troops to actually get all the benefits when you have advantage over the enemy. So I think this is the main point of my healing strategy, is just fighting when there is advantage for your alliance. And advantage can be different thing. It can be choke point, it can be spire, it can be open field where your numbers are more. Every place where your numbers are more. So yeah, you get the idea about the advantage and strategy. Now, from point of policy, sticking to the free healing, most likely this thing is going to be leveled up. Now the villages, I was gathering villages in the previous 2 seasons, and I think I hit like 11k 11k production speed. No, daily free healing. On one point, 11k is a pretty decent number, but on other side, it's just costing me time. And from the what is this thing? From the seasonal talents, you're going to see that you can get 1 point for 11 villages. Maybe this is the only thing that actually worth going for. But by calculating everything, here we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points. Here I already spent like 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points. Total. Oh, I have 4 points here. When you have range, each additional range is blah blah blah. I'm going to take this one. It's not going to be surprised that I'm going to go for wonk range warfare. I think everybody are familiar with the huge advantage for the marksman is this thing. So even if you have to not average builded marksmans, better go for wonk range warfare, because you're going to have one pair of heroes in extra from this to go for something like field moral. Maybe this thing is going to be good. A massive warfare with the army groups, but not many people are going to have this. I tried last season the field moral. Okay, this may be something for other video. Here we're going to talk about healing. So yeah, the strategy is just doing what I'm doing so far, getting advantage every time I can't, getting tons of merits when this time actually come, because this is the moment you're going to make merits. Every time you fight, just watch how many merits you make. When you fight for like 1 hour, when the power is even, basically your enemy have same amount of legions on the battlefield. When you have more power, and when you have less power on the battlefield, just the difference is shocking. I actually challenge everybody to actually check it out, this thing, and see what is the difference in the merits. It's just brutal. So if you're even, this is also a good opportunity to go and fight. But if there is not many on the battlefield, the best way to go for this is to wait for a choke point. Open field is just going to fill your hospital, and the game actually have a lot of places where there is a choke point. Here we have choke point. This is a choke point. Choke point. Every river and bridge is a choke point. Every spire is a choke point. So yeah, there is a lot of opportunity. Or just wait when there is enough people online. It's just completely useless to fill your hospital, because as I said, there is no comeback from this. In wartime, nobody's going to wait you to heal your troops. If you make stupid fights, if you make stupid trades, you're not going to be able to support your alliance. And imagine if 20 or 30 people actually do the same. This is going to leave your alliance with no people who to fight on the battlefield. And it's going to end up on losing the fight in general. So yeah, I just wanted to share my healing strategy for this season. Let me know in the comments your healing strategy if you want to share. Maybe not many people want to share their healing strategy, but for me, for me, it's no problem. It's no problem. So yeah, I guess it's it for this video. Like, subscribe, become a member. See you in the next video.